We are at the Beatles Ashram in Rishikesh. This place became very famous because the famous Beatles band from England, the members of that band stayed here in the pursuit of spiritual guidance and enlightenment long time back in the 50s. And since then this place became like a mecca for all the foreign tourists. I would say the Beatles actually initiated, they were the biggest brand ambassador of India's spiritual tourism. We would like to show you some of the interesting architecture that was built and that this ashram has here, which is in my point of view very unique as compared to a lot of ashrams that you will imagine in your head, with a very unique kind of architecture, and you can understand why Beatles at that time stayed here. So come with me and let's take a tour at this beautiful architecture of the Beatles Ashram in Rishikesh.
Far from the noise and pace of city life, in the cool, clear air of Rishikesh, North India, Pathé News reports from the meditation retreat of Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, the man who, through transcendental meditation, is currently bringing peace of mind to the Beatles. Flower-loving Yogi told reporters that his brand of peace of mind could only be truly appreciated by intelligent men of the world with rewarding activities and high incomes. Among his most valued disciples were the Beatles, top of the pop pupils.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say it's alright. Darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling,
It's like a piece of history that you are experiencing here at the moment, right? As you can notice that these walls are made of stones collected from the beds of Ganga river, and this ashram was built using them. No brick or any other thing was used for that as well. And look at the texture of it, like the years of layering of sand, stone is on them, and that gives them this very ancient and antique look to these caves. And then you look at inside, and as you walk, you have this meditational quality under your feet, with these dry leaves under your feet. So as you walk, you feel a part of nature.
sun, sun, here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
Of course, after many years, when Beatles have left this place long time back, people still visit this place and write the messages that Beatles had left for the world. You can find them engraved on these walls of these rooms that probably one of the Beatle members stayed in them. The famous album that they wrote was called White Album. It had the name just the Beatles on top of it. And as you see on this wall, the song Blackbird is somebody has written on this place, which is one of the most beautiful songs from that album, Blackbird of the Night.
Blackbird fly. Black.
Of course, we discovered many of these messages in various walls of these rooms. It's almost like a museum frozen in time. Um, Here on this wall again, if you see, there is a beautiful line.
Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to
With this
arrive.
song,
You were
I can
only
privately
waiting
help
for this
my friends.
moment to arrive.
And
You were only waiting for this moment to
of
arrive.
course, it inspires people to write their own messages as well. You see here, somebody has left their Instagram account here, and this is it's a beautiful line. It says, "My pen died. Add dreamy elements, fellow artist." So it's almost like so many years after Beatles are gone, they are still inspiring people to continue writing beautiful messages to the world. And once again, in another room, as we see, we'll continue. These rooms were primarily much larger and very typical rooms, probably for the stay of two people or more. And I can just imagine that when you were actually living in this place, as you walk out of this, and you see this beautiful jungle out in front of your room. This absolutely tranquil and serene, this place. You can almost hear your own voice talking.
Nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. See, say it. Nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved.
Like the paint of this wall, when the layers are peeling off, the truth comes in front of our eyes when the layers of illusion peels off from our consciousness. And I think one of the most beautiful message that people left in this place is I want to show you that message. What do we need in our life? Love is all you need.
All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love is all you need.
This is probably the front side of this cottage, and if you stand here, on my right I can hear the beautiful river Ganga flowing, the sound of Ganga coming right next to my room, and it's just absolutely fantastic.
Love is all you need. All you need is love. All you need is love. and you can see that isn't shown.
Mesmerizing. My mind has calmed down in within 1 hour of walking this place. I can imagine living here at its prime for 2 months when Beatles stayed here. How much impact it could have had on their mind. Beatles themselves accepted and told people that their stay at this place, at this ashram, was the most creative time and most productive time of their life. Living in this ashram inspired them, and obviously they went on to produce the double album also called the White Album, the Beatles, from there.
No way you can be, there isn't where you're meant to be. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love.
These caves that is part of this ashram, the beautiful caves that I was talking about earlier. Let's have a look inside how it must have felt to do meditation. These were the places where people and the students used to sit for hours and meditate. There was a unique meditation technique developed by the guru of this ashram, Maharishi Mahesh, called the transcendental meditation, also called the TM, that became popular later on. It was a technique of meditation that you have to do twice a day by closing your eyes and silently saying mantras to yourself. And to do that, these dome structures or these kind of round rooms were developed. Let's have a look inside how it must have felt. And there are many of them, like about, I think probably more than 100 of them are here. And at the peak of it, it must be a very buzzing place for all these meditative people that they were doing. But let's have a look inside these domes and how it must have felt to do that meditation.
Sexy Sadie, what have you done? You made a fool of everyone. You made a fool of everyone. Sexy Sadie, oh, what have you done? Sexy Sadie, you broke the rules.
These domes were primarily duplexes. They are double-story domes, and the top part is where it's like a cave, and you sit here and you do meditation. And the bottom part is where the toilets are here. So there is a staircase that you take from the top, and then you come down from there. And then you come out of a door like that. That's the entrance to one of the meditation rooms. And if you look at it right now, there is this wild grass that has grown on top of it. But at its prime, it was probably very well equipped. It is also well documented that when Beatles were coming to stay here, and later on many celebrities came to stay here.
However big you think you are, sexy Sadie, oh, you get yours yet. We gave her everything we own just to sit at the table.
You notice there is this one window, but also there is a staircase. If you come here and you see this staircase goes all the way up to the cave where Beatles were doing the meditation. And The room is completely round, as you can see. So this was probably the place where you come down and relax after the meditation before you go to your room. And let's take you up the stairs and how it feels to go up. And these were the stairs, they're little tight. The upper sectum is where they were doing the meditation. And you can see that this is a very small dome for somebody of my height also. I can only stand at the center of it. And there's a very strange kind of soundscape, acoustics of this place. As I'm speaking, I can hear my voice traveling all the way to the side, and it's giving me a very strange sound of effects coming from depending on what direction I speak from, and you will feel that also in your video. Obviously, at the top of it, as you can see in the ceiling, is there was what used to be probably a light fixture. Right now, you can only see some wires that are open, visible from this place. But the most fascinating point is the sound of this place. I mean, if you are chanting mantras here, how much echo is coming to back to your head, and it's just so strange to speak also inside this dome. If I'm chanting a mantra like Om, it's beautiful. It's an amazing echo, the sound that comes from this sanctum. Absolutely fantastic. And this door is very tiny, very small to walk out of it. It's like I have to really bend to get out of this door. And as you come out, the soundscape, it's like you are out of a womb and suddenly into a new life. There's nothing more beautiful than nature. And most of us probably don't understand it now, but all these small aesthetics that we see must have inspired creative minds from all across the world when they visited this ashram in search of the next inspiration.
You laid it down for all to see. You laid it down for all to see. Sexy city, oh, you broke the rules one sunny day. The world was waiting for the lover. She came along to turn.
So how was it living here, and what kind of a experience we had, the people who lived here had living in these huts? So it's just an ordinary day. I have just woken up. I'm out of my beautiful room, maybe probably with a cup of coffee in my head. I've just done my meditation, and I take a stroll around, and what do I see in front of me? I see the beautiful Ganga flowing right next to my hut, which is there in the ashram.
You laid it down for all Sadie. Oh, he broke the rules one sunny day. The world was waiting for the lover. She came along to turn on everyone.
The mighty and majestic Ganga, coming straight from the Himalayas, flowing all the way in front of my hut at the Beatles Ashram.
The world was waiting just for you. Sexy Sadie. Oh, how did you know? Sexy Sadie. You'll get yours yet. However big you think you are. However big you think you are. Sexy Sadie. Oh, you'll get yours yet. We gave her everything we own just to sit at her table. Just a smile would lighten everything. Sexy Sadie, she's the latest and the greatest of them all. However big you think you are.
So what happened to this place now? It lies in ruins. The jungles have grown around these caves, and why we can't revive it for our next generation of artists? If this place once inspired the greatest mind in music history, why we cannot inspire the next Beatles or next great artist by reviving this place for them? If this place has that power to boost the creativity and inspire people, it can do that again. Let's look at the beauty that we have in our hands and make it more beautiful. So next time I'll take you to another beautiful place and tell you a wonderful story behind it. Till that time, this is Sundeep Verma signing off.
Look at you all. See the love that's sleeping. While my guitar gently weeps. Look at the floor and I see it needs sweeping. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know why nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know how someone controlled you. They bought and sold you. I look at the world and I notice it's turning. While my guitar gently weeps. Every mistake we must surely be learning. don't know how you were diverted. You were perverted too. I don't know how you were inverted. No one alerted you. I look at you